Frankwatching 4, take 1. This is Webwatching. Hartstikke leuk dat je kijkt naar deze 4e aflevering alweer. All produced for Frankwatching.com. And it's a brand new year. That means today we are going to talk about the top 5 ways to build your brand in 2012.
Nice.
I'm here with Sarah McGee, my friend, socialsarah.com. And she actually has an extensive background in fashion, but made a huge switch to social media a couple of years ago. How did that happen?
Well, as you know, the economy was kind of not so good.
I know,
and I got laid off from the fashion industry. And of course, it was retail, so I tried something new. I started my own small business, still in the apparel, but tried to grow my business through social media. And then social media was so much more fun.
Yeah.
I just kind of made the switch, and it worked. So here I am.
All social media right now. So that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. Let's first take a look at the top trends for 2012. We're probably likely to see even more growth in social media consumption this year. Like we were saying, Nielsen data shows that in 2011, 1 out of every 4 minutes spent online was social media activity. Isn't that crazy? So another main trend you need to be watching this year is mobile marketing. Just take a look at this graph. See how computer use went down in 2011 and mobile use went up? So keep in mind, mobile isn't limited to smartphones. It includes tablets, e-readers, GPS, any media consumption not from home. To see more of these graphics and stats for 2012, check out the show notes at frankwatching.com/WW4. Okay, so Sarah, the first way to really build your brand that we're going to talk about is creating unique content.
Absolutely. Right. It could be a blog about your brand. It could be a blog about your business. It could be something just about the industry. You want to remember to use your keywords so people can find you easily.
Sure.
And of course, be engaging, be interesting. You don't want it to be boring. And be sure to respond to the comments you get from anyone so you continue to build those relationships.
Yeah, I think that's very important because a lot of times what we see nowadays is people just push out these press releases and push out the same content on every different channel. So you really want to make sure that that's not what you're doing, right?
Absolutely. And you can kind of watch and see what your clients or customers like and keep going in the direction of what's important to them.
Exactly. All right. So the second thing that you want to look for is mobile marketing.
It's huge.
And this has been huge and will be extremely huge this year as well. I mean, everybody's been talking about mobile marketing. So one of the first things you can do is to create a mobile version of your website.
Very important. You want it to look nice on a tablet or a phone and have it so they can still read your content.
Wherever you are, right?
Absolutely.
People, you go online everywhere now, and you want to make sure that they can go to your website as well. So another thing you can do is create a mobile app, and we've been seeing that everywhere. There are a lot of different developers, different websites you can go to easily create an app nowadays.
Sure.
And of course, you want to make it easy for people to find you on places like Google Maps. So wherever they are, they can find you. So another big trend for this year is videos.
Of course.
Of course. I mean, here we are creating a video, so it better be a trend, right?
Yes, absolutely.
So what is some of the main things I think you can look for is, first of all, YouTube.
Oh, absolutely. It's the Google.
Yeah, it's
the Google of videos.
Second largest search engine.
It is
right now. So you want to make sure that you have some sort of presence on YouTube.
Absolutely. Make sure that you have your tags, your keywords in there so people can find you in your specific content.
And nowadays it's so easy to create a video. I mean, just look at what we're doing right here. We have 3 pretty nice cameras, but we also have a really nice behind the scenes camera with just an iPhone. You know, so it's really simple to create content. So just put up a video. It can be about your company. It can be by, helping people put in those tags and keywords.
Absolutely. It could be a how-to video. It could be just something fun, like if you had a cool party or an event about your company.
Yeah.
People really find this interesting when you make it a little more personal. They get to know you and your brand.
Right.
And then there's so many good services out there, like blip.tv, where you can upload your video one time and it goes to so many channels. It's just getting easier and easier.
Yes, exactly. Blip TV is perfect if you have a podcast or a video series It's $8 per month, I believe, and all you do is upload your videos, and it gets distributed to all these different channels, like iTunes and Boxy Box and YouTube.
Very convenient.
All at the same time. So
Yes.
yeah, it's very convenient. Now, moving on to social media marketing. Obviously, I mean, we can't skip this one, right? Google Plus was started just last year.
Yes.
So that's, you really want to try to at least be on Google Plus and be active. And if you want to know more about Google Plus, and if you want to start a business page, for example, check out the videos that we created just a couple of weeks ago at frankwatching.com/WW1 with Mike Merrill. So you want to make sure that you post comments on blogs, be interactive, like we said before.
Absolutely. Make conversation around your brand. Building that community around your brand, you'll build advocates, and they will start spreading the message for you.
Yes. And then the final one, the final trend you should be looking for is location-based apps, right?
Absolutely. They're fun, first of all, and people really get into becoming the mayor of something, like on Foursquare, getting a badge because you've been to 12 Mexican restaurants. And it can be really great for your business because you can run specials and contests. If the mayor is in the house, you can give them 50% off their meal or something like that.
Yeah.
And they're just fun.
And
They
it's
really
very
are.
interactive.
Oh, absolutely. I can't tell you how many times I go to a venue and see that I have 12 friends there and I have to go find them. It's wonderful.
Yeah. But for businesses as well, it's a great way to engage with your customers.
Absolutely, because people will start leaving comments on each other's check-ins, and the businesses come back and they say, thank you for checking in. Thank you for coming to see us. It's amazing.
So we covered the 5 main trends to look for in 2012, but do you have any other things that people should be looking for this year?
Any kind of niche site. And what I mean by that is if you have a particular interest or hobby, these are sites that are really focused on that one thing, not as broad as like a Twitter or a Facebook.
Sure.
Some examples are Pinterest, which is a place where you can go post things you're interested in and you can share it with your friends.
Yeah.
It's a very visual type of site. And then another one's Instagram, which is wildly popular right now, sharing photos. Then another way you can take it is like a niche market in an industry, like a health industry, like eye care or dental, where people can go, especially like doctors can come together and talk about things. And they don't necessarily want to be all over the web. They want to be with their kind. It's comfortable there.
Well, thank you, Sarah, for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
Sarah McGee from socialsarah.com. That's where you can find her. Where are you on Twitter?
I am at social_Sarah.
I know, that confused me.
I'm sorry.
She changed it. I don't know when you changed it, but I tweeted you and I was all confused because I couldn't find you on Twitter anymore.
I'm there.
Yes, you are. To get to the show notes, check out frankwatching.com/WW4 to find all the websites we talked about today. And don't forget to subscribe to Frank Watching and to like this YouTube video. Leave a comment. Thank you. Bye.